it's Olivia. This week I thought I'd share with you guys what it's like to study makeup artistry and give any tips for when you're starting off if you want to go into it. So when I was first looking into studying makeup artistry, I went straight to YouTube and I wanted to see if I could find any vloggers or anything like that so I could get some advice. But I couldn't find any, so that's why I'm doing this video, in case, I highly doubt it, but in case anyone wanted to start studying makeup and they wanted to have any advice, then that's what this video is for. First things first is makeup brushes. I highly recommend that you get some of your own rather than just your own makeup brushes. You get some specifically for when you're practicing, because they're going to get dirty and you're going to be trying completely different products to what you would use on yourself, like face paint, latex, fake blood and things like that. And having some cheap makeup brushes that you can get for, mine are about £10 from Amazon, because it can ruin them and you don't want that. Some of them have fallen apart, but that's because I didn't know how to look after them. That's also another thing to get used to, really getting into the habit of washing your brushes a lot. It can take 20 minutes to half an hour depending on how many brushes you wash, but once you really get used to it, it'll be a lot easier and you'll be able to wash them within 15-20 minutes. I know if I'm washing a lot of brushes, it'll take me half an hour, whereas if I'm only washing about 3 or 4, 10 minutes maximum. I don't know about other colleges. Definitely the ones that I looked into, and also the one I'm currently at, they don't allow you to have nail polish on or shellac or gels or anything like that, and they don't allow you to have long nails either. Apparently for hygienic reasons. I don't understand why, but I just stick to it anyway. It just makes life easier. I really recommend that you do that as well. It's just easier. I mean, people do wear nail polish and they do wear shellac and they do wear gel and they do have long nails and they get away with it sometimes. But also, I was marked down for a really good assessment for a butterfly face paint, which I thought was really good. I had the right uniform on, my hair was tied up, minimal to no jewellery, I just had earrings and a necklace on, no rings, no watches, and I got a really high mark, but I was marked down slightly because I was wearing purple socks. It's just not worth it. So not wearing polish is just going to make your life easier. And another thing, uniform. We're lucky we have a really normal uniform, which is black t-shirt and then you wear black trousers and black shoes. But people don't want to wear it, so they come in their own clothes and then they just change into their uniform for when we have practical, which is fine, but they sometimes forget their actual uniform. And it can be a pain, because if you forget your uniform and you've got an assessment that afternoon, then you can't be assessed. That's what it's like for me anyway. So I wear my uniform just to go in because it's just easier and it's less washing to do. It's easier to go in uniform than it is to go in your own clothes and then change, because also you've got to carry around the clothes with you. And if you've got a locker, then fine, but main point is just come in your uniform. Makeup wipes are also a smart thing to bring in with you, because sometimes when you're practiced on or you're used as a model, the makeup can be a bit extravagant, is the word I'd use. So you might not want to go home in that makeup, so bring your makeup wipes, because either your school might not have them or their cleanser is quite bad. Bringing your own ensures that you can actually take it off before you go home, and you know that those wipes work for you. I know some people do have bad reactions to different cleansers and different toners, so bringing in your own skincare or just your favourite baby wipes or makeup removing wipes, it can really help you out. As for products, you are going to want to bring in your own for some things anyway. I know for a lot of my assessments I bring in a lot of my own makeup just because I don't like what the college has to offer. It doesn't give the right effect that I might want for the assessments, or it doesn't match the ideal look that I wanted originally. So I just bring in my own, and then you can either decant your product, which means that you use a spatula and a palette and then using it from your mixing palette, which can be a real pain when using eyeshadows and things like that, because they go grainy and it doesn't give the right effect or the same effect as it would as a pressed eyeshadow. So instead of that, I would recommend getting a spray bottle. My college do that anyway, but they give us spray bottles and they fill it with surgical spirit, and just spraying that before and after the use of the makeup product can still use it as you would on yourself, but without ruining the whole palette. Another thing that I'd warn you about is there's a lot of paperwork, like a lot more than you would think for a makeup course. Whenever I say to someone that I'm studying makeup, they always think, oh, she just plays around with makeup all day. That's really not what happens. We do cosmetic science, anatomy and physiology. There's also mood boards and research that we have to do that go along with our assessments. And we have projects 3 times a term. So we've done Romans and Egyptians, Elizabethan, and we're currently working on Victorian. We just do a wide range, and there is a lot of research that goes into it. You're also going to be taking a lot of pictures to keep track of your progress and also your assessments. You're going to be taking the photos yourself. So prepare to have a memory stick or something that can just hold all all of your photos. There's a lot of competitions that we take part in at college. I always have different kinds of outfits on hand that I wouldn't necessarily wear for myself, but I keep them for the competition so it gives the right look. Also, you're going to be making a lot of trips to your local charity shop to try and find things, especially when it's from the 60s or the 80s or things like that. You're going to be going to the charity shop to see if you can find things that will fit in with it. But also you can just improvise and you'll find things around your house that will also fit in with your competition theme. Try and be imaginative when you're thinking of things to go into your competitions or just your assessments in general, because it can really help with, in the future when you're asked to think of a makeup look, it can really help you develop your makeup imaginativity. That's not a word. Your makeup creativity. It can really help you when you're trying to think of different makeup looks and things like that. So that's some of the advice that I have for this video. I really hope it helped anyone that's going to go into learning makeup artistry. I think if someone had told me these things, I would have really found it helpful. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe down below. Check out my other videos and I'll see you next week. Bye!
Don't dare zoom in on that. I know you're gonna do it.
You know I will.
Oh no, it looks
Like Kato Potato.
Kato Potato. Hi guys, it's Kato Potato, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial on this Jeffree Star new liquid lipstick in the colour.
Oh, you'll know when he goes
and then he say, where ho? Meow.
Wait, go.
Boom, 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 and then he say, where ho?
I said boom, 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 then let me hear you say well.
It's just a little purr.
Let me hear you say well. I go to boom, 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 then let me hear you say well.
Well.
Bang!
He will.
That sounded so painful, oh my god. I'm really thirsty. You need to try me.
For when I started studying, I could kill Gabby. Right.
Left. No!
Gabby! Around and trying to have a laugh.
Harambe!
Oh my god, I could kill you all.
It was pretty. No!